Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's go, baby! Woo! Yeah, baby. Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Baby, however you want to say it. Baby. Let's get that music up and running. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's keep it kicking. God bless each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome. I worked out today. I feel unbelievable. I was doing burpees, freaking bridges. Oh, my God, you name it. It was unbelievable. Let's put the lemon into the water. Let's decalcify that pineal gland. Let's do what we do every single day. Keep ourselves ready to go and on point. Shout out to each and every one of you for kicking it with me. God bless you all. My real estate deal went through. Oh, my God. We closed the deal. I just have to send the final payment over, and I will be the owner of a half owner with a buddy of mine of a 5-unit real estate property that will be bringing in $6,600 in cash flow every single month. It will pay off the mortgage and leaving $1,000 in cash flow afterwards. Me and my buddy will split the $1,000. The mortgage will be paid, and I will make $5,000 or more a year off of this, and it keeps my money moving in real estate. So I took the $200,000, parked it into real estate. Now it's producing $500 a month for me. Boom, 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 boom. The real estate continues to appreciate in value. It continues to cash flow. And then we take that money and we put it into another property and we keep rolling it over and over and over again. And this is the beginning of my real estate portfolio. You're going to remember this day. Everyone's going to remember this day. I'm going to be a billionaire real estate owner by the time I'm 65 years old, 25 years from now. I will build such a real estate portfolio, it'll be out of control. And people will remember the day where I started teaching you guys how I got into real estate and exactly how I did it, what I was doing. And I met the right people. I networked into the right circles. And I got the right connections too as well. So shout out to everybody here. It's about networking, baby. Your net worth is your network. All right. Nope, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. It happens sometimes. You hit the wrong button, but you got to keep on moving. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We're going to break down Bitcoin. We're going to talk about altcoins. On this channel, I want you to understand one thing. It's about making yourself more wealthy than you were before. I use cryptocurrency, but there's many ways to do it. I research billionaires. They have 7 streams of income at least. I'm on my way to making as many streams of income as possible. Real estate will become another stream of income. YouTube advertising is another stream of income. My trading lessons in my classes are another stream of income. My trading itself is another stream of income. And then eventually, what else can I do? I mean, then I want to start another business, some type of franchise. You know what I mean? I really like Lapel's dry cleaning service. I think it's a great service. And do you invest in Caspa then? Real assets. I already got into Caspa early. I made a boatload off it in front of everyone. And then I sold it. I took 154% on Ruined Short just now. Shout out to my man, Kyle Vero. You guys are unbelievable. Sup, Lifer, you looked at HBAR yesterday, and you were absolutely right. Could you take another look today? Shout out to Happy Manatee. And that's another thing, man. People ask for the Super Chats. The Super Chats alone come to fruition. And then people are like, man, I asked that guy for a Super Chat. And what he said happened eventually did happen. His probability of his system played out. I think I should learn from him. You know what I mean? Super Chats are the greatest advertisement of my show. Because people ask what happens, we go over it, and then it kind of happens. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I appreciate everyone that throws in a Super Chat, and just follow the Super Chats. They don't even have to be your Super Chat. Just be like, what did he say about this coin? Bitty Bitcoin. Nice shirt there. Thank you. You know what's funny? I messed up on the shirt today. I have 2 dark shirts. I'm slightly colorblind. I pulled the shirt out. I thought this was my dark navy shirt. I have a dark maroon shirt and a dark navy. Think how the navy would have looked, right? With the blue and the gray. But, you know, now I'm in navy. And I never thought I was going to wear the maroon. What do you guys think? Am I not matching, or does it flow? Can I pull off the maroon with the gray and the blue? I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea. I'm just winging it every single day of my life, seeing how good we can make it. You know what I mean? Smash that like bottom, guys. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Steph Lesage, my man. God bless you, brother. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Lifer Gang for Life, my man. Shout out to the Gambit. Shout out to Crypto Fever, After Hours Investing. The Biomex in the house. Tommy G in the house. Samora Liddy Cabrera in the house. GF Burke. Crypto Bear Baker. Lifer Adam. Wow. You can pull off anything. Shout out to Gabrielle. God bless you. You can pull off everything you put your mind to. Shout out to FUD Expert, my man. It flows nice. Bring back the pancake hoodie, man. Tommy G, he's an OG, man. LT in the house. Lieutenant Dan Dangle holding us down. Jan Leonards is present and accounted for. Bobby Freedom, can you analyze pairs Bitcoin to ETH, please? I thought to swap to see where the best to do it. Time's going up to 16 ETH per Bitcoin. Yeah, colors are vibing. It's the man, not the clothes. Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. My man. OG Forever, NSB Crypto, my man. Seeing a little Just for Men in Lifers here this morning. Oh, no. I don't have Just for Men. Don't do that to me. I don't need. My dad didn't get gray till he was 75. He still didn't have full gray hair when he died. He still had a little bit of pepper in there. Pumps up with your hype lifer. Hey, Sean, could you send me my dad's Dove? I didn't have it on my travel computer, but I want to implement it here. If you could send me my dad Dove, if you're listening, you may be, you may not. It's all good. My team's the best. I love y'all. I have the best team of the game. If you have a loyal team like I do, then you could do anything in the world. Shout out to Jamie. Jamie is the sexiest assistant I've ever had. Straight up. Dude does. I love Jamie. And I just wanted to. I bet he's blushing right now somewhere in Portugal. Where are you, Zeno? Are you out there? Let's smash the lemon and stay hydrated. Let's go. We are the best. I need more water, man. I worked out so hard. Here's the deal. ITrust Capital. Why I like ITrust Capital. Why I linked up with them. Think about it. There's ways to diversify your portfolio. You can put money into ITrust Capital and you can buy and sell cryptocurrency tax-free. To me, that's a big deal. I believe everyone here should be opening up an ITrust Capital. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but it's a smart idea, all right? And buy and sell Bitcoin in there for the next 10 or 20 years. When Bitcoin gets to $10, $20 million, and you can leave it for your kids in that ITrust Capital account tax-free, I'm just telling you, it's the smart thing to do if you're looking for the future, if you really want to prepare for your children, your family. You're setting things up for the long term. To me, it's just a wealthy, smart man's decision. So, but again, do whatever makes you happy. But I really like that I linked up with ITrust Capital. Super, super awesome. Hit the QR code and the link in the description below if you want to jump on in today. I would greatly appreciate it too. It helps out the channel, helps out the relationship, and I would never promote something that I don't think would really help you in your life. So I only promote things that I believe would help me, and therefore I know they would help you. So shout out to everybody out there, and shout out to ITrust Capital. And that's why we keep that banner there every single day. Jimmy doesn't need any encouragement to fly high. Crypto Bear Baker, my man. Scent Lifer, thank you, Sean. God bless you. Fly high, Mr. Jimmy. I don't blush. I just shake my head. Jamie, I love you, man. It would be your mom's dad or your dad's dad. I don't know what he's saying, but it'd be your mom's dad or your dad's dad. Both of them had full set of hair. Nobody was bald in my family on either side, so no worries at all. None. I don't got to deal with it. I will have a full head of hair until the day I die, man. You know what I mean? Not a lot of baldness, you know what I mean? Just, we didn't have that. My buddy's funny. Every dude in his family is bald. Like, every single guy. Like once you hit a certain age, like, you're gonna be bald. It's kind of funny. He's like, it's only a matter of time. I'll be bald, just like the rest of everyone and every man in my family. His dad, his uncle, they all look exactly the same, too. They got, like, the same kind of head. So funny. Haha, you're so kind-hearted. I've had ITrust Roth account for 2 years. My man, smart move. Smart move. So here we go. Join the Discord and join MEXC. These are the two biggest links that I want you, if you want to take advantage of what I can help you with. I'm trading on MEXC daily, all the time. All right? It's where I'm finding gems, coins, dollar cost averaging, building positions in the bear, taking advantage of not having to pay those fees. All right? Long from 29.5 and short from 29.9. My man. I wonder if you burn calories growing hair. My husband losing hair and his father has a full head at 82. Sometimes it's your mother's father. Everyone always says it's your mother's father. That's what I've heard. My mother's father had a full head of hair, man. He was slightly going bald at 89 years old, but he had hair. Actually, no, he died at 91. 91 years old, so. I notice even women getting receding hairlines. I'm telling you, with what happened recently, with the, you know what, I'm not going to say it, but people's hair have been falling out. Cancer is at a high rate for kids, people. You know what's going on. I'm not going to say it, but it's obvious to me. I don't have to, Anyway, let's take a look at Bitcoin. We talked about it earlier today. Yesterday, I saw this bear flag before I went to bed last night. I gave you an update at about 11 last night. I suggested we would break to the downside and hit my target, which was 29,049, and we hit it. Congratulations to anyone who took the trade. It went down, came up, went down, came up. It played games, but eventually, look, we hit my exact target. Had you been in my trading group last night, you would have gotten this update that explained to you that we were going to get a bear flag to the downside. It's very simple to me, everyone. I go to bed, I wake up, I'm grateful for my life, and I go over Bitcoin every day for you guys, every single day. And when I do that, I tell you the highest probability of where it's going to go. Because I do it every day for the last 4 years straight, I'm highly accurate. It's simple. Anything you do in life, you'll be good at. If you do it consistently, you'll be good at it. This is all I do every day is Bitcoin. I'm not going to be perfect. Some days I'm going to be a little off. I'm not going to be 110%. Of course not. I'm going to put in 130% effort, though. You know? Men's receding hairlines is from his mother's genes. It's why I'm half gray at 45 years old. Caspa Maxi. Sam the man giving gains daily. My mom is like 74, and she looks like she's maybe 58, 60. She looks 20 years her younger. I brought her out to dinner last night. I could not believe Caspa. I had my first grade at 18. Jennifer Moffat, man. That's true. You're deadly accurate on your BTC calls. He's talking about the vaccine causing all the hair problems. And the lifer is right. The vaccine. I love this guy. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Mom's side has full head of hair. I got my dad's side. Only slight gray in the beard. I still got carded at 46. GF Burke, man. You're funny. You do kind of have a baby face. A little bit. I don't know. You look like old. I can see that I can see your maturity though, in your face. Anyway, can we look at Ripple? So last night I put out an idea for Bitcoin that was in a bear flag that would break to the downside. My target was 29,047. It's kind of creepy. We went like exactly to my target. The low was 29,000 on this candle. Look at the candle. The low on that candle was 29,047. My measured move was about 29,000, like 40. I feel like I hit it almost to the dollar. Look at that. I drew that last night. I'm just saying. Who followed me over to SEI yesterday? I bet you're happy with 100% return. Well, I guess what price has reset? FOMO, you're as now, Sam. FOMO, you are as now, Sam. Shout out to Drain the Swamp. Thank you, brother, for putting us on to CEI. You're the man. I can't get it all, so I appreciate anyone that helps us out and send some love our way. All right. So there's a bear flag to the downside. We hit the target. Shout out to anyone that took the trade. That was last night's short. Called it about 11 o'clock last night. You'd be in the money yet again. So whether it's long or short, we're here for you. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm not everyone thinks perma bear because I love Bitcoin, a perma bull because I love Bitcoin. But at the end of the day, no. So look what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing the RSI starting to trend up, but price action starting to trend down. I'm getting a little bullish divergence right here too at the end of it as that swings up while this swings down. Now we have a Fed meeting today at 2 p.m. All right. Fed is going to meet. And they're going to talk. Best channel for TA and mental training. We got bullish divs on Bitcoin right now. Can this be the bottom for the day? Price is golden right now on Coinbase. Can you look at XDC? I missed that pump, and I'm 100% in still. Shout out to Sniper Crypto Ant, who followed me over. My man, here I am. Let's go. Shout out to Anthony C. Shout out to DXYW Formation. We'll take a look at that from the Green Candle Fanatic. God bless all the new people here. Who's new on the stream? I'm seeing new people on the stream. Because new people are hitting the MEXC link every day. So new people are coming to the stream every day. I can't believe it. I will look younger than most people for my age. I'm 40 years old. I will continue to just stay young. I work out every day. I fast a lot. Those two things will keep you looking younger, period. And I don't drink alcohol. Don't drink alcohol. Drink a lot of water. Work out every day and fast. Those four things will keep you from looking older than other people, period. And as a man, as you know, FOMC minutes today, not meeting. Yeah, I said it's minutes, man. Come on. It's a Fed meeting. He's going to sit there and talk in front of the podium. Don't graphics. Don't you dare do that to me on my live stream. Freaking reprimand me or even second guess me. How dare you? How dare you? How long do you fast? It depends. Some days it's a 3-day water fast. Other days it's a whole month. Like in Ramadan, it's the whole month from sun up to sundown. Yeah. We need more likes. But every day I fast. I don't eat literally till after 8 o'clock's the last time I eat, and then I don't eat again till 1. So I do about a 16-hour fast every single day of my life. You missed me with the no alcohol. Yeah, man, no alcohol, brother. Alcohol's whack, bro. It destroys every one of your organs. If you even try to act like alcohol is cool, come on, man. Like, get real. Like, I look at it as like I was in an army. Frenchies drink daily and live long. All right, whatever you want, man. All right. You may drink daily and live long, but my army will rip your army in shreds. If I had an army, we didn't drink. You had an army, y'all were drinking every day. My army would rip through your army, man. Alcohol is a good cleaner. Yo, please, man. People that love their alcohol are addicted, man, and they're stuck to it, you know. Nah, drinking moderately isn't even good for you. I just did a whole research on it because alcohol turns to like an ethanol inside of your body and destroys parts. It's the only thing that goes through your bloodstream. It goes through your stomach. It actually goes through your stomach lining. Like, nothing else does that. I'm just telling you, man, it's not even cool. It's not even close to cool. Like, anyone here who thinks it's cool, I'm just telling you right now, it's not even close to cool. Not even one sip is cool, man. Like, it's not cool. Not even in little bits. Not even in none of it. It's all garbage. It'll only hurt you in the long run. It goes everywhere in your body, including your brain, dude. Yeah. In my country, everyone drinks wine. Yeah, but you could do the same things and have my thing is, you're saying the wine is why people are living longer. It's not true, man. They're doing something else that the wine isn't making it as bad for them because they're eating something. In Portugal, you guys eat a lot of olive oil with polyphenols. It's not the alcohol, man. You get it? So, anyway, I'm done with my alcohol rant. It does no purpose in my life, you know? Anyway, moving forward. So we hit the target for Bitcoin on the short last night. Had you been in the trading group? Simple. Bear flag, broke to the downside. You know? I just play the charts the way they're supposed to be played. You don't have to really even see much more than just the actual pattern. That pattern breaks down. Like, this structure breaks down. And it breaks down the length of the pole. That pole right there. And that's just all you have to know. Simple. You don't have to be a genius here. Too many people put too many things on their charts and they don't see the obvious, you know? Yeah. I only drink on the weekend, man. Cut it out. Only healthy lifestyle. Shout out to Jay Bella, my man. Amen. And again, I love you all. If you drink, fine. Do whatever makes you happy. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what will help you in the long run. All right? Working in the hospital, I see all that day young people and I see all day young people lost in alcohol. Look at that, working in the hospital. You know? I do the same. Nothing more beautiful than a woman with beautiful skin. Crypto Plumber, my man. Stop alcohol at 25, and it's the best decision ever. I don't need mood-altering substances to make me happy. I made grounding mat here at the computer. You're so funny, man. Did you, like, actually put, like dirt on it? Did you grow grass, like, underneath your... I only drink on the weekend, but I'm starting to stop because I don't like being dehydrated. Yeah. I stayed in Japan for a month and ate more than I ever ate and felt healthier and lost weight. Something is suspect. Funny, right? Haven't drunk alcohol in 4 years. Feel way better. I've lived healthy as possible except for Angel. Oh, my God. All right. Moving forward. I love the chat. I could sit with you guys in the chat all day and not do my job, but I got to do what I got to do. I could just sit here and converse with you all day long. I see a bullish divergence here. Bitcoin has a heavy resistance, as you can clearly see. I mean, we've bounced. That was a bounce area. We fell through. Now you have to flip it. So you got to flip 29,150 to remain bullish. You do have a bullish divergence here. All right. Let's break it down. Let's have some fun. We hit the trade. Let's reset and start fresh. Starting fresh helps me see the market in the best way possible. I do it with each and every one of you every single day. There could be someone new on the channel that doesn't understand these concepts and ideas. We got to show them the big idea, the small idea, and then break it down. First thing we like to do here on the channel is show you the 2 week, the 2 week chart is how I made tons of money. All right. I'll break it down. Every time the stochastics RSI got low, I bought Bitcoin on the 2 week. All right. Even there, I bought some. A half a Bitcoin at 15, at 30,000, which I'm actually at break even now, which is funny. Never realized that one. I was down for, a long time on that one. But I got a half a Bitcoin at 30,000. So I was only down 50% at the lowest part. Like, that's why Bitcoin is like the least riskiest asset. Everyone calls it the risky asset. I bought it in the middle of a bull run and was only down 50%. And I'm already back to break even. You know what I mean? And it was June of 2021. So it took 2 years to get back to break even. But still, you know what I mean? I don't know. And I was in profit at one point, right? Congrats to all the sober buddies in the chat. I understand from many drinking is a way of becoming or freeing themselves. But why not just learn that skill without the drinking? Amen. Amen. I think it's reverse-a-troll, right? You're funny. Crypto Ant and the other side of the fence is ugly. Congrats, man. Yeah, I agree. I mean, my mom had 2 glasses of wine last night at dinner, right? I didn't say anything. Like, she can be happy. That's what she does. You know what I mean? I don't judge other people. You do whatever makes you happy, you know? So, look, that's a previous resistance. We need to flip this area. Support, resistance, 2-week chart. We flip this, all is well. All is well, all right? 2-week chart is a little overbought, telling us that we may get some type of pullback here before a bigger move. Just something to think about. Now, the weekly. I'm bullish as long as we remain above the 200 SMA. If price action ends up breaching below this yellow line, you will see me switch to bearish. Like the second we started closing candles below here, I was like, wow, we may actually start seeing lower lows. We will not see lower lows until price action breaks this 200 SMA. You get it? We have to, so you as long as you look at this every single day and you tell yourself, well, you're bullish as long as we stay above the 200 SMA on the weekly, you're going to be fine. So learn how to use the 200 SMA. Look at the weekly chart every day. And you will never give in to the crazy, insane, bearish news that comes at you every day now. People are going to be like, we're going down the tubes. Oh, we're going to drown, all this, you know? And you're going to be like, no, we're not below the 200 SMA yet. It's not happening. Grounding ain't no joke. The first time I laid on one, I was straight in REM sleep. Oh, a grounding mat? Okay. I made on my short, my SHIB short to what I lost on my Bitcoin long. That's what happens. It can happen. Humans are supposed to be grounded. Why do you think they call it the ground? Amen. Jesus drank it. No, he didn't, man. You guys are crazy, man. Jesus wrote the book of love, man. I made my own just out of scrap. How'd you make it? Tell me how you made it. Explain what you're doing. Lemon water and stop losses, my man. Why do you think they made shoes with rubber? So we don't ground. Exactly. They don't want you grounded. They don't want you feeling higher powered. They don't want you on that next level. I wear bare feet as much as I humanly can. Like whenever I can, I'm in bare feet. I hate how alcohol makes my wife act. It gets bad almost every time. It's been a long battle, but I love her. Wow. ChatGPT is pumping, ChainGPT is pumping 40% in 3 hours. Nice. Only lemon water. Drink. Jesus drank wine. My man. Whatever you think, that's the issue. Is I know God made my body. And I don't need to like read about, you know, I don't know. I just, and honestly, someone wrote that to drink wine, you need to ferment. Jesus made grape juice. He didn't make wine. They called it grape juice. For wine to ferment, it needs to be fermented for days, right? But he made that wine in a few hours, right? When he broke bread. So one guy broke it down to me that he just turned grapes into juice, man. You know what I mean? They were drinking grape juice. They weren't drinking wine. It would have taken a week to turn into wine. You know what I mean? It didn't even ferment yet. I mean, this guy broke down the Bible on another level. I was doing a one-on-one one day, and he broke it down to me. Come on, man. Anyway, this is the trend line that needs to hold here for Bitcoin on the weekly. All right? You can see we are bending, but we could flip back up at any moment in time. And the MACD shows lack of bearish momentum here a little bit. You also have lack of sell pressure. The volume's the lowest it's ever been since, like, back here. In these pullbacks and back here in this bull market. See, the volume is just so low for Bitcoin. It's the lowest it's ever been. Usually when the volatility gets this low, a big move comes. You know? It also says he turned it. Show me where he says he drank some. Exactly. I never see it. It never says he drank any. Never does it say he drank any of it. He made it for everyone. I don't even see where he ate the bread. You know what I mean? Anyway, we can get into theoretical conversations on my other channel, the Sam Price channel. Here we could just talk about cryptocurrency. You know? So look here. I hope I'm entertaining you as well. You know, as the markets are a little flat, I gotta be fun and entertaining. And make you realize that the show is more than just crypto. All right? It's about that good vibes, baby, every single day. All right? Purple drink. You guys are funny. That purple drink. Drinking is self-medication. No reverse at all. That's why it's in wine that people think it's good for you. But you would have to drink 10 bottles to get enough of it. Interesting. Reversatrol. Yeah. Also, it says he turned it. Show me where he says he drank some. Shout out to Jimmy P. I love you, man. I love that you don't overuse fibs like me. Thank you. Lifer, what's your top 3 books ever? Top 3 books. Think and Grow Rich, right? By Napoleon Hill. Right here. You got to read this book. This book changed my life. I read it in the bathtub. And I listened to it on audio. This book changed my life. After I read this book, I realized things were going to change for me. I kept pushing my mind. See, I kept changing my brain. And I knew once I changed my brain, everything was going to change. Think and Grow Rich, right? And then The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, right? Those two books blow your mind, you know? And then it's another book that really got to me. I don't read as much as I should. Think Deeper Than the Allegories. Would assume, I listened to a lot of rap music growing up. That was almost like reading books in a way, because you got a lot of knowledge downloaded in a fast amount of time. Would assume he did have a drink. He participated in Passover and was tradition to have wine during Passover. Matthew, he institutes the new covenant by sharing a cup of wine with the 12 apostles. He blessed the wine and instructed the men to drink from it. I don't know. Books, Trading in the Zone. And then, yeah, Trading in the Zone, man. Trading in the Zone. Richest Man in Babylon, too, yeah. So The Richest Man in Babylon, Think and Grow Rich, and Trading in the Zone. Those are the three books that I really would push everyone to read. Speaking of great, I want to be a pilot. Great. Funny, I don't know what that means. I'm stuck in a negative 25 for XRP and will not close it. Hey, man, do what you got to do. Love The Alchemist. Rap for a semi. Nah. We're not doing that. Every time I rap, it kills the channel. You know, people don't understand. They don't get it, you know. If people got it, I would do it, but... All right, so back to brass tacks here. The 3-day chart stays above the 200 SMA. We got a golden cross on the 3-day. Doesn't mean... I've seen dumps after a golden cross. It doesn't mean everything. You could slump back up and get back up again, but you are oversold in the 3-day. The 3-day went from overbought to oversold, and you went sideways. All the other times when the 3-day went from overbought, you got a nastier dump. You see that? Dotted line to dotted line. Dotted line to dotted line. Dotted line. You can see that the bears are losing momentum. The Bears had a lot of move there. They had a lot of move there. Here, where were the Bears? How come they couldn't push us down, even though the Stokes reset? To me, it tells me there's some type of buy pressure here. Someone's on the other side of these Bears. Every time they try to sell, adding a little bit. Maybe it's BlackRock, right? Maybe it's, you know, somebody is taking advantage of these Bitcoin prices. I'm telling you right now, and there's something going on here why Bitcoin hasn't gone lower, all right? They're inducing fear, too, to try to make this feel like we're going to get a massive dump. Now, what's interesting is the 3S tokens look pretty strong on the daily. That tells me that the altcoins may get a little bit of a rock. You know, they may get rocked. So now let's look at our support or resistance on the, the 22-hour, the daily chart. Our daily is headed to oversold regions. However, more pain could come from this. We could get a dump. There is a bearish div that we've been watching for a while. All right. But to me, we wicked to this area here. To me, we wicked. Resistance. We wicked right off that zone. Right? And so, like, you can see that we've used this as a support. So we lose this, we're going down to 28,000. You see that? We lose that level there at 29, we're going to 28,000 pretty easily. It's a little bit of chop at 28.5, which will have, we'll have some staying power there. And then if we lose that level, we're dropping down to 27,161. So this is the kind of area we need to watch. If Bitcoin in the next week can't seem to flip this area and get out of here, we're going down. You know what I mean? We're going down. So, and now we're going to zoom into this area and really break down what we're going to do for most of today. All right. Now the 4 hour is getting oversold, and it has a bullish divergence even here on my indicator. All right. I don't got it as much, but yeah, this is just saying, well, the slope up, but that slopes down. It's telling you there is some buy pressure inside of the buy, right? And we've been watching this very weird price action for a long time now. Now, we started, if you were watching my channel for a while, we started with this diamond. We called the diamond out. The diamond did break back to the upside, all right? Now, look, I'm going to recycle this. We almost have a similar diamond here now. That's a diamond pattern again to me. You know what I mean? It's interesting. And it reversed down. We should reverse back out of this to the upside. All right? So I'm just putting that out there. There's a bit of a diamond here that I got to point out. All right? Now, I'm wacky. I can see things that are just a little creative, a little out there. I use the 200 SMA all the time. Look where we should have taken profits right there. Where price actually got rejected by the 200 SMA on the 4 hour time frame. All right? To me, that was a fake out breakout. And you're still inside of this falling wedge. This falling wedge wants to break out 68% of the time, and here's your length of your pole. There you go. Boom, right? That measured move takes you to the top where we got chopped right there at about 30,500, 30,400. That's the weekly support and resistance areas that we must get back above. If you think that was a good read the Sermon on the Mount, man. God bless you, man. Man, did you ever look into or read Emmett Fox, The Sermon on the Mount, or the mental equivalent? I've heard about it, but I will read it now. I have trouble reading. Like, I don't read enough. I'll be honest with everybody. I'll call myself out right now. I read a lot. I don't read books. You know what I mean? I don't sit down and read a book. I do so much. My job, I get paid too much not to read, which is horrible, right? You know what I mean? It's not good. Last full moon was a nothing burger. It's not always going to be amazing. We got a little bit of a pump. Can't wait to see what happens when we touch the lower trend line on the weekly. I mean, if we lose that, it's going to be some trouble. So right now, the 4-hour does suggest we can get a bounce to the upside out of this wedge. All right? It is what it is. All right? And remember, I had this falling wedge for a long time drawn. And I'll still keep that. Like, you don't want to go back inside here. You go back inside here, we can fall right out, right? So I'm with that, but I'm cool with the bigger wedge too as well, right? It suggests that we will fall further down and tussle 28,500 one more time. One more time. Can this divergence hold as a liquidation divergence? That's the question. So far it is, right? Ever since that divergence, we've been rounding our way on out of here. And rounded bottoms pay the bills. I haven't seen anyone talk about this being a rounded bottom. They love talking about rounded tops, but that's a rounded bottom, is it not? Rounded bottoms pay the bills. It looks like we're starting to round our way on out of here to the upside, and we did get the divergence through the round. Every rounding will start with a divergence. You get it? Because that's how price action starts to pull itself through. It's the rounding, all right? That's why divergence is key. It tells you when you're starting to get that momentum back, all right? So I'm getting a move here on the 4-hour. That's what the charts are conveying to me. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, everybody. I am just showing you what the probability... I'm like a computer or a bot. I'm just showing you what the bots are telling me. You know what I mean? So right off the bat here, I mean, it's got kind of a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, shoulder, and it did break. That's a head and shoulder pattern. We talked about that yesterday being a complex head and shoulder. We talked about that, and it did break to the downside. We found the descending triangle here. Remember yesterday on the channel, I said that's a descending triangle. It's going to break to the downside. Then I gave you the short flag here. So, like, I've been short since yesterday. You would have been so paid had you taken that descending triangle to the downside. And then I even gave you the bear flag continuation pattern with the exact target last night in the update for Bitcoin. Now, the 1-hour suggests we go lower, but there is a strong divergence now starting to flatten out here. This is flattening out on the RSI while you're getting a move down. Can we get the bounce? And now you go to support or resistance. You see you have clear resistance at 29,250. If you can't get above that in the next 6 to 7 hours, 8 hours at the most, expect more downside. Period. Look for another bear flag and continue that pattern to the downside. Let's take a look at the 15-minute time frame. It's trying to pump up, but it can't seem to get above resistance. Round, round, round. You have to get back above 29,250 to remain bullish. All right? Otherwise, you're headed lower. And where would we go? So is it a short or a long, Sam? Everyone wants to know what's happening for the day. What would you do? How would you trade this to be profitable? All right? I mean, right now, the shorts are still in play. I would have taken profit at the target. So if you took profit on the short, you're in the, you're kind of done for the day, honestly. Like, we already kind of made our money for the day. We shorted last night, woke up the gains, and then continued the short, right? Now, this bullish divergence has to play out, so I wouldn't touch a long until we break out of the pattern. So, like, I wouldn't, you could aggressively enter a long right now, of course, but you got to break out here. Then we'll flag out on like a 7 or something, and then I would enter a long in this area with a move to the upside. All right. Otherwise, I would open a short right now and just stay short as long as we don't get back above 25,250. We get above 25,250, we start closing candles above here. You've reached that previous resistance. You can close the short. So to me, hey, Sammy, I think after the FOMO meeting, we will gain some pump as we have an ETF Europe. Good news. What do you say? Long 29.1 is pretty good. I'm long with 3% gain and holding. Shout out to James Swaggin Jr. You said diamond pattern. My man. Thanks, Plumber. Such help. 28,200, 28,400, then the long. Shout out to Crypto Plumber, too, giving multiple memberships away. You're the man, dude. You gave so many people have a membership this week because of you. God bless you, Crypto Plumber, one of the nicest people I've ever met. You didn't have to do that for the channel, but you did. You're the man, dude. Shout out to the 545 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for getting that knowledge and jumping on in with the lifer, getting the real knowledge. Are you done with your fun little streams? You time to get paid? You time to get busy? Time to be with the real people and get paid? Time to get paid, baby? I get it. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. We get paid here. This is a serious channel, all right? Like, we create the gains out of thin air every single day here. So I would remain short unless we get back above 29,250, all right? Then I would cut the short out and wait for a breakout and a flag and switch long. So God bless you and your family. Inshallah, you will get everything you deserve. Shout out to Jay Bella for the $5.99 pound, man. Malik Sean, ETF won't pump short-term prices as it does create demand for risk on assets. Just facilitate supply, but it could result in more Bitcoin outflows once risk on assets start popping. Listen to Jamie. He's the man. Cup and handle on Bitcoin still in play long-term. Technically, that 3-day chart is still in a cup and handle. Yes, it is. Yep. And remember, we were looking at the 8-hour for Bitcoin, which did look somewhat bullish. It did get stopped out, right? That was like that idea, but the 8-hour looks very oversold, like it's going to get a bit of a bounce here. It just has to flip that 200 SMA. One more. The 8-hour flips the 200 SMA. Like, you get a candle to close above. I mean, that's tight moving averages. And here's one thing I got to show you. One last thing. I'm not done yet with Bitcoin. So I just gave you how I would play Bitcoin. All right, everyone clear on that? Everyone clear on how I would play Bitcoin? I want to make it really clear. I would basically remain short or open up a short right now. All right? And as long as we don't get above 29,250, that short will probably continue to play out. If we break this level, I would close the short for a tiny loss. I would wait for us to break this level and get above, obviously, the point of control, make some type of flag, and then I would long the price action. And that would establish the fact that this bullish divergence was strong and gave us the pushback to the upside and that we got the liquidations, right? So it would give me a higher probability that my play would play out. It's also Wednesday, so Wednesday's not the worst day to trade. We usually get some follow-through on our patterns. So there you go. Can you look at BOOKMAP for a second, Sam? Of course we look at BOOKMAP every day here on the channel. I think I got one from Crypto Plumber. Thank you again. FUD Expert, you're the man. Hello from Guadalajara. Thanks for your time. And the fact that you brought up where you're from, where's everybody from in the chat? Let's do a world roll call. I love when I do this, and I get to see where everybody is from. Everybody, sign up to the newsletter. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit your email address right here and sign up to my newsletter. This is a big call to action. I'll tell you why. This day and age, with what happened to the truckers, what's happened with people recently, PayPal's $2,500 fine, all this other stuff, right? You never know what might slip out of your mouth and what might happen, right? I try to keep it extremely kosher and do everything I can, but you never know, right? We're at the whims of big government, big business, and so at any given moment in time, I could just disappear. You know what I mean? And if you sign up to this email address, I will have your email address, and I can basically live stream from my own. I can live stream from my website. It has the ability. I can live stream from my Restream too. Restream has the ability to live stream from within itself, right? So I could just. But my whole point is, eventually I will want to own my streaming service completely. Like, cut out the middleman all the way, own the bandwidth, like, and stream from CryptoLifer.com or something, right? Wouldn't that be amazing? Right now, I love YouTube. I'm giving you all my revenue, YouTube. I love y'all. But you know what? The goal of every businessman is to cut out the middleman, right? My whole point is, join this newsletter, please. It's more than just, hey, join my newsletter. It means, like, this is how I'm going to be able to connect to you in case anything ever happens from me to you, like, from the bottom of my heart to you. Like, I really, really need you to sign into this because I want to start a community too. One day I do want to live together in 100 acres. I do want to create like a crypto lifer commune. I do want to create some type of society like that where we're all using, free energy. We're all like super efficient people. Everyone is growing. Everyone there is like a high-end individual who knows how to stay self-sufficient, and we all stay self-sufficient together. We got target practice. We got growing. We got, organic grows. Like, everyone is empowering everyone to stay self-sufficient. That's the key. So hit the link here. Hit the link that we pinned there. And please join my email list. I'm telling you, it's a call to action that I've never, I'm begging for it because I want my community to be mine. I want to have access to each and every one of you. And this is the key. All right? So please. And I'm going to give you free insight and awesome deeds. So if you're not even in the trading group and you want more information, jump on in. All right? There's the link right there. We'll keep hitting the link. And roll call. I did a roll call. Chattanooga. I'll go back to the roll call. I apologize that. I got you all to do the roll call, then I didn't read them out. Where y'all from? Major Trader Village, LOL, with big industrial servers to support. Yep. You're the crypto weirdo. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to Tyler Lambries, man. God bless you, brother. Calling people weirdos must feel good for you. Lieutenant, lifer community sounds great to me. Amen. And you know what? I love being a weirdo. When you're a regular person, you know what I mean? I want to be the weirdest dude in the world. Like Mike Tyson, a weird dude, right? Like, think about it. Tom Brady's a weird dude. Like, he's an anomaly. Weird means there's nothing like you. Like, you're the greatest on, like, there's just, you're so unique, it's insane. You don't want to be regular, you want to be weird. If you tell someone, hey, I'm going to build a space, like Elon Musk walks into a room 20 years ago, I'm going to build a space center. And people are like, you're a weirdo. You know what I mean? Straight up. Yeah. Weirdos are more fun for sure, man. Subscribe. Yeah, but please subscribe to the email. It's so important to me. More important than anything else you could do today. Subscribe to my email list and my newsletter that comes out every week. All right. Total 3 isn't looking good too. 8 hour could get us to the bounce though. To me, it's all about this 8 hour time frame. Total 3 is the market cap of all the altcoins. We got that amazing pop. All the altcoins went up. It looked interesting. Look like we had broke through this falling wedge to the upside, only to get rejected by $347 billion and then lose $10 billion out of nowhere. It's like they sucked everybody up. They were trying to induce some type of long here for a nasty short back to the downside, and then they broke us right back inside the falling wedge again. Once you're inside a falling wedge, you have to assume that you could break out of it to the downside. All right? Now, you could break back out of it, but, you know. So here's the deal. You lose that level, you're going to test 331. You lose 331, you're coming down to 323. And you lose 323, you're coming down to 313 and then possibly to 302. So I'm watching this level closely. It still is a shoulder head and kind of a right shoulder here. Not amazing with that spike up to the upside, kind of changes the neckline. But total market cap doesn't look amazing right now. All right. So remember, Bitcoin's likely to continue to the downside. All right, if it can't get it back above 29,250, clear as day, clear as day. Smart. The probability is to remain short. All right, and not long until you make a flag above this level. All right, amen. Do you think XDC is looking good? I'm stuck in it, boss. Is the village going to have a big gym training center? Oh yeah, a huge one. Are you kidding me? It's gonna have a hill with giant rubber tires that people have to push up the hill. If you don't like the lifer cult, hold on to your fiat. And don't touch crypto. I smashed the like. What did I miss, Sam? Just hitting the TA spot on again. Shout out to Seize the Day, man. I love you, man. Weirdos think make gains are cooler than cool people that are broke, man. Yeah. Yeah, weirdos that make gains are cooler than cool people that are broke, yeah. What about ABT Mana and USDT? I don't know. Send in a super chat. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down, you know. God bless you and your family. Inshallah, you will get everything you deserve. Shout out to Jay Bella for the $5.99, man. Thank you so much. And God bless my father. He passed away May 1st. It's now been 3 months since my dad has passed. 3 months and a half. I can't believe it. 115 days since my dad was around. Since I got a call. You know, and I talked to my dad 2 days before he passed, man. He told me to make sure I didn't leave anything in my hotel room. Can you believe that? The last thing he said to me was, okay, just look under the bed, double check, make sure you didn't leave nothing around, you know? Make sure, you know, don't leave nothing in the room there. I said, all right, Dad, thank you so much. He's like, all right, I love you. I said, I love you too. He goes, have a safe flight. Call me when you get home. I said, I love you, Dad. You know, and that was it. I mean, I didn't call him Sunday. I got home Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. I didn't call him on Sunday. I think he did call me, and I had a miss call, which I feel bad about. And then Monday morning, I got the call from my mom that, so at least I got to hear his voice 48 hours before he was gone, man. I'm still messed up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It still hurts, baby. It tore me up. Tore my life apart. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's all good. But you know what? It is all good because I believe in God. I got a great family. I got so much to be happy for. But it hits. It hits hard some days. And my dad was my best friend. My dad was my best friend. All right. Sorry. Got to man up here. All right, so Bitcoin. You know, I would remain short till we get above 29,250. Pretty simple to me, you know. Now, we have a bullish divergence. Suggests we can get it, but the divergence has to play out through the resistance. Like, you can't. Supportive resistance is the key. We have a gap in the VRVP here, which suggests that we can get a move. I like that. We have two gaps. We have one there. We have one there. We could gap up pretty fast. All right. Man, sorry about that moment. I try to stay away from those moments. I don't want this channel to become like the sad channel, right? Oh, there's that guy that's always depressed about his dad, you know. Couldn't understand having a father I grew up in foster care. God bless you, man. You know what? Stop talking about it, man. It breaks you. Best wishes, man. I pray anyone who lost a father. I'm 32, and I lost mine when I was 10. I never got to learn so much from a father figure growing up, but it made me the man I am today. I'm praying for you, Sam. Hey, Jay Baker, you're the man, dude. God bless you, man. We're all human. In the end, of family is what matters. You can open up anytime, Sam. Can you do Shiba Inu? We will, man. We will. Shout out to Kyle Vero, man. Peace and love to all yours and yours, man. Nothing wrong with going through the emotions. All right. Anyway, I never talk about my dad passed on Thanksgiving. I never talk about this. My dad passed on Thanksgiving. Sorry to hear that, man. My brother left for college, and I cried about that. Hey, man. If I had a cool brother and we were, like, close all the time and he left for college, I'd be so sad. I'd miss my brother so much. Are you kidding me? Anyway, let's move forward. So the total market cap, I'm not a fan of either. Total 3, the market cap of all the altcoins got cleanly rejected by 346. If we can't get a quick reversal back up, we're going to lose key levels. And the altcoins are going to struggle. And they actually may bleed out. And we could go all the way back to $300 billion. I'm not a perma bull. I want you ready for everything. You know, I'm off back from work, Sam, but lots of love. And I'll watch the rest of your stream when I finish. God bless you all. ApeCoin looks tasty right now, Sam. Lost mine at 12, man. 30 years have passed by already. Still hurts. And I miss him. I feel you. Isn't that crazy? 30 years went by like that. All right, let's move forward. And so the short tokens are in power. You know, I put out this call. I'm not going to say I put it out perfectly because I'm an honest person. I put out this like this. It looked like it was likely going to break out to the upside, right? However, my stop loss would have been the low of the low. I always put my stop loss right there. So I would have gone in here, stop loss there. We didn't hit the stop loss, and my entry was right around there, right, when I gave it to the trading group. So this thing is still up about 21% gains from when I did put it out. I just want to make it clear, you know? And you wouldn't have been stopped out had you used this low as your protection. You would have been able to make 21% gains. I did put this out to the trading group 2 days ago. I said, man, if Bitcoin starts to dump, I'd be paying attention to the shorts. You know what I mean? There's a guy who's so grateful for his amazing parent, sending good vibes and prosperity. There's that guy that's so grateful for his amazing parent, sending good vibes and prosperity to everyone here. Shout out to DJ, Divergence Dom. My man, God bless you, brother. Thank you for being here. God bless you, lifer. Don't ever be sorry. I lost my dad on May 4th, 2021. The hospitals killed my dad, and it never has gotten easier. I pray and think about him every day. RIP all our dads. They love you. Shout out to Crypto Frankie Poo, man. I love you, man. 3 days after Mom, man. He died basically May 2nd, but it was May 1st when it all went down. 1:45 in the morning when we finally called it. Sammy Cup in Handy, still time to come in on, man. You got the cheese. SCI, man. So everyone wants this SCI, man. So we had you prepared for the shorts. We called the short last night in the trading group. And that's why I love the trading group. Look at Litecoin 3S pumped up to the 200 SMA. That short played out. And this is a whole list of all the short tokens. Now, you don't have to trade a short token, but once a short token looks bullish, you can flap up. Like if you see the short token looks bullish, you slap on the Litecoin chart and you trade Litecoin bearishly on MEXC. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion, I see Bitcoin returning to the 22K area. I'm sure you analyze Bitcoin all the time, but I could get your opinion. And what's your play on taking profits on Bitcoin versus altcoin on the weekly? Sam, can you please look at XRP? Honestly, I don't believe it's a good time to take profits on Bitcoin versus altcoins yet at the present moment in time. Lifer, this is great. We can all buy Bitcoin. My dad died 12/30/21. Left me enough money to start my crypto portfolio. Hey, man, God bless you, brother. SE is so mid. You're funny. Shout out your first super chat. Thanks for spreading the love, man. Shout out to Matt G for his first super chat, brother. And this is what I love, man. This week, we've had so many new super chats. That means we've had so many new people watching the stream. We've had new people joining the trading group, too, as well. What is my trading group? What do I do? Like, what am I doing out here on YouTube, you know? Why am I here every single day? What's going on? Well, I learned how to trade with a trading group, and I think trading groups are amazing. I never left the trading group that I joined. They put I'm still in it. I get to still be there as like an honorary member, you know what I mean? Like, I helped build it. The guy that started it, me and my buddy. So, like, if you do what I did, you'll never leave my trading group. You'll become so amazing. You'll become one of my elite traders. I'll eventually give you free access because you'll help me build my crew, and you'll ride with me to the end of time. So if you want to go all the way, like I did, you'd never leave the trading group that you joined. I never left the trading group I joined. Can you believe that? So that was my story. I don't know what your story will be, but that's my story. So why would I not believe in trading groups? I mean, I'm still in them. So I love the camaraderie. I love the fact that you could pay $100 a month and then be a part of a mentor, get knowledge, get education, and then just fly. You know what I mean? I'm halfway through the library. I joined this week and love it. I love that you're going through the library, man. Keep plugging away. Can we look at our RPL looking bullish? I'm thinking it'll hit 30 again. Well, you know what? It has incentive. That thing will bounce back quickest. If the market does take a dump, Rocket Pool and Lido DAO will bounce back the quickest because of the liquid staking. You know, I'm into internet marketing and I want to help the Lifer team. Michael B, please email cryptolifers@gmail. My wife is looking for someone to help us turn the corner with internet marketing. We just don't have the full, I can do it, but I don't have full capacity to put all my time into it. I need someone that can put all the effort that I put into what I do into the marketing. And we can go to the next level, man. I found you on Getter. Shout out to Larry Law, man. I love that you just said that. Dude, that means crypto. Yo, GF Burke, dude, you're doing them. You're doing them, GF Burke, bro. You're getting people through Getter, man. You're the man, dude. ETH to Bitcoin, analyze, please. No one responds. Did you send a super chat or a TA or a deep dive? Let's look at the fan funding. Let's see what people are saying. God bless you, family. Inshallah, you will get everything you deserve with the rocket. Thank you. I like how it said the word rocket there. That's interesting. The guy is so grateful for his amazing parent. Thank you. And send love. Thank you. So you didn't send in a super chat, but you want me to go over it. That's why. You got to send in a super chat, man. You want to Debo the whole channel. You want me to go over what you want. You got to pay for that. Coinbase is going to be offering futures on Bitcoin in the U.S. now. Is this true? I thought they had futures already. Probably is true, though. You know? I will look at ETHBTC, though, because I like to look at it, and it's a leading indicator of the market. So I will look at ETHBTC. All right, let's take a look at ETH Bitcoin. Now, I've been watching it on the weekly chart right off the bat, and it's been in this giant symmetrical triangle, like absolutely giant, almost like a bull pennant. Bitcoin was in this before it made its massive move back to the upside. Could it come down and make a double bottom or go lower? It's a chance. It's very oversold in the weekly, though, attempting to probably come back to the upside. The 3-day chart's a little high for me, suggesting that it may kind of just go more sideways for a while until it finds its way. The daily wants to bounce, but it's got that curve right there on the Stokes, and it's hitting a key resistance area. Let's take a look. I mean, you got a resistance at 77.17. You got a resistance at 70.67, and you got a resistance right where you're at 64.37. So you can see you've been bleeding since September. We're damn near a year now you've bled against Bitcoin. Ethereum has. First it bled hard. Made that quick comeback in August of last year, and then bled again. What do we see happening for ETHBTC? Before ETH has its move against Bitcoin, Bitcoin's going to have a huge move first. I do not see ETH Bitcoin beating up on Bitcoin. I see it going sideways, or if anything, further to the downside. Eventually, we'll keep coming back to this. And at one point, Bitcoin will have its massive rally. It'll subside. ETH will then take up, and you'll see this chart breach a key resistance level. Once we retest, that'll be the time to load up into altcoins. This chart alone will tell us when altcoin season is coming, just by being able to chart ETHBTC. Here's the thing. You've never traded before. So if you've never traded before, you don't even know anything about juxtaposition of ETH Bitcoin and that being the leading indicator to the altcoins. Like, there's so much going on here behind the scenes. Like, if I just started crypto, that's why you got to join a trading group. Number one, you have to understand Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. You have to understand when alt season comes based on looking at Tether dominance, Bitcoin, the DXY, right? There's so much to it that I teach you about and get you acclimated to, and things that I do on a daily basis that I didn't even start doing till I realized that I had to do them. So just by being around me, you'll pick up on kind of the good practices of cryptocurrency, all right? But there's ETH Bitcoin. You were kind of whining about it a little bit. I shouldn't say whining, but you kind of, you made a little fuss that you didn't get your your chart put out there. So there you go, my friend. There you go. Let's take a look at XRP. And I love you, man. But you offended the guy a little bit, huh? I'm talking, I love that. Go get your shine box. You offended him a little bit now. You offended him a little bit, huh? You're a little out of line. And you were a little out of line yourself there, huh? You said a few things. I didn't say a few. I just busted his balls. What are you talking about? No. You said a few things, huh? Leave him here. I'll be right back. Oh, my gosh. Goodfellas, man. You got to love it. You got to love Goodfellas. Casino, all that. Pesci, man. So XRP, I wanted to get the bounce. Went sideways. We never got the bounce. Just went sideways, but we're dabbling with this retracement area. On the fibs, we're coming into that 786 level. So we could extend this. Delete that. Oh, I still got a chart for Bitcoin I got to show you. My energy is just so high today. I got to relax it. When I work out, when I feel really good, my adrenaline just hits like a high, and I got to reconvene, calm myself down. See, my whole life I had hyperactive. I was hyperactive, so I had to learn how to bring in, how to hone in that energy and center that energy where I could use it. That's why I started this live stream. Talking 2 hours a day is really good for my hyperactive disorder. It didn't work out at when I worked at a job or somewhere else, because I'd be like, this guy just talks too much. But now I get to talk for 2 hours a day. I get all of that extra energy out, and it's really, really therapeutic for me. So God bless each and every one of you that helps me do this. One of the greatest movies of all time, Goodfellas, Casino, The Godfather, Scarface. They just don't make movies like that anymore. I see XRP at 0.56 before the pump up. Yeah, 0.56 right there, too, is a good level that I'm looking at. 100%, man. Because that's that resistance level there on the 4-hour time frame. Resistance. We may have to come back down and test 56 cents right there. Wick to the 786 would be an absolute steal at 54 cents. And, yeah. Everything could change, but I'm still bullish on this Bitcoin, on this XRP setup. It will take its time. It's got a big market cap. Love the TA, Sam. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Crypto Lifer Fanboy. Dude, I got my first Crypto Lifer Fanboy, dude. That's amazing. Dude, I give you 100, man. 100. Dude, I've never had a Crypto Lifer Fanboy. That's insane. That means we're big things are happening. I got my first fanboy. So big. I got a Crypto Lifer Fanboy. So cool. Babe, people are going to have dolls of me soon, Little bobbleheads. She just gave me the weirdest look. My wife is starstruck right now. She just, she's looking at me. She's like, is that the lifer? Am I married to the Crypto Lifer? One day she was like, are you going to make sweet love to me, Crypto Lifer? Is this really the Crypto Lifer? I said, yeah, baby. The wife does not sound convinced, man. Man. Shout out to Master Friend. Shout out to Gia Burke. Shout out to everybody here in the live. BB doesn't want to tell you it's her account. LOL. You're funny, man. On the fanboy. Crypto Lifer role-playing graphics. Yeah. Oh, man. I got my first Discord copycat reaching new levels, man. Yo, that's when you know you're hitting it, man. When someone has to become the Biomax for you because you're just too connected. Hello, bear, bear. I love when you're having fun like this. It's so real, man. Shout out to everybody here in my life. I love y'all. Rune had that huge pump. Good short for the price action, right? Nagacoin. It hit. Look at it hit for gains, dude. I just hit gains on this thing. Look at my setup, man. I had the stop loss and everything. I don't know when I drew this, honestly, like such a long time ago. But that thing's up. You know? I mean, it's right there. Entry and stop loss, right? 55%. It's still holding gains right now at 49% gains. I don't know how I do it, man. Naga, baby. Nailed it, though. Look at that. Look at that. Don't mind this weird, you know. Bang, though. There's your entry. I don't know why the stop would be 65%. That's a little weird. But it's still a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio, right? So, put $100 in, you either lose 60 or you go all the way up to the top, you know? And someone was saying ChatGPT finally got a big pump to the upside here. Or Chain GPT. I own this coin long term. I think it's a steal to buy. I like it. It could go to zero, though. It's a high risk, high reward play. Wow, BLZ had a huge pump yesterday and then it follows up with another pump today. Interesting. See, and look, you would have drawn a fib here from this impulse. And look, that's a 786 retracement. I really wouldn't use that wick. I guess you could, though. To me, it's a little much. Even then, you still get a 706, you know. And then look, the Adam and Eve double bottom right there. Dude, that's the exact way I played Pepe. I'll always remember that. I wish I had seen that. A 706 with an Adam and Eve double bottom to the upside for gains, right? This blockchain, the Bull BTC Club. That's interesting. It looked like blockchain bets or whatever. I remember looking at a flag down here. This thing is just continuing. So we still have some coins that are just mooning out of control. Pretty crazy. And then a lot of the shorts followed Bitcoin, you know. Arbitrum also coming out with a big unlock coming. That's going to be probably bang the price down pretty hard. I believe Arbitrum, right now it's at 255. Oh, no, it's not. We'll look at the real price of Arbitrum at one point. I'm going to look at my MEXC tokens too real quick. Funny, SRM's just been flying all over the place. That short was huge. SRM, I don't know what happened to it. Someone sold the heck out of that thing, and they shorted it to the downside. CFX, that, you know, it had that run up as that, you know, it's supposed to be the amazing Chinese coin. Never got the love, man. And I'm watching GFAL. I really like this coin, and it continues to kind of hold this trend line. Now, if it drops and goes lower, I'm buying more. This is a coin I'm accumulating. It's a brand new coin with like a $9 million market cap. This thing could get big, you know? All right. Fanboy, have a great day, man. Off to work. Good luck. Have a great day. Shout out to Crypto Fanboy. We love you, man. Made the first higher low. Let's go. Put it out the other day. ChatGPT made the first higher low. Shout out to you, man. You're nailing them on those lows. Binance can make or break a project. SRM delisted on Binance and stopped deposits on Bybit. That's why it crashed and bounced yesterday. There you go. Yeah, once Binance delists you, you're done. You're a nothing burger immediately, right? You turn into nothing. People are just like, get out of here, you know? I talked about this break into the upside. I saw it consolidating nicely. It did go up 16%, but now it's kind of lackluster. The hottest coins of the day is, I've been looking at coin market cap, and I mean HBAR, right? You want to look in the last hour, what's hot right now? Bone up, Fracshare up, VeChain, Pepe, interesting Lido DAO. Nothing up too crazy on the 24 hours. Everything pretty much down. But SEI, the only thing that you're talking about. Rune had the pump. A couple little moves. Rocket Pool you brought up. XDC Network. Let's take a look at those. Bitcoin still struggling at 29,159. Can't get back above that level. And really, we're going to probably be in waiting till the Fed meeting, and then we're going to see what happens. So I wouldn't go crazy trading until after the Fed meeting. You know, because you can get banged out. So just be careful, please. All right. But I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, and I can't tell you what to do with your money. But I can tell you to watch out on Fed Day. You know, it's just be careful. Pay attention. Don't go crazy. Portfolios are made over time. They're not made immediately. You know what I mean? So, shout out to anyone that took the XCAD setup to the upside. We nailed it on MEXC. This is a trade where I'll show you exactly how I played this trade. Right now, I'm going to give you my special sauce. Guys, clip this out. I'm going to take the sound off. Clip this out. Get this somewhere educational. So, look. The first thing we looked at was the fact that we were hitting the top of the channel. 1, 2, top of the channel here. I wanted to buy the bottom of the channel, right? So I wanted this to come down and hit the bottom of the channel, and then that was going to be my entry. So I looked at the 4 hour. I looked at the 1 hour, right? And that was overbought. And I set alerts down here. I could even, I basically put a blue line like this and put an alert. I also set an alert here on the stochastics. I watched price action. I knew the best place to get in, because the moving averages were getting tight and I could see this consolidation. The best place to get in is if we come and tested this this line right here. We also had kind of a high volume node, which was also a plus for me. So I'm like, okay, this comes down. I'm going to buy in right there with a stop loss below this low or that low. However, I feel comfortable with the risk. Okay. So I set my alerts. Boom, boom, boom. My alert hit. I put out the alert to the trading group. I said, there it is. We entered the trade. And this thing just continued to play out like that. This is basically my trading. This is my trading style that I developed. I wait for high stochastics. I have the pattern drawn already. I need tight moving averages in a high volume node. Like, I have a whole parameter of things that I'm looking for before. Then I set the trap. Price comes into the trap. I execute. I get the move. Okay? It's not a coincidence. And I've done this hundreds of times. And I can teach you how to set the alert, wait for the move. And it doesn't happen every time. It's not going to be 100%. But it's going to be very accurate over time. Okay? So, not meeting. I love you, Justin, man. Late to the show. Can we look at RSI bullish divergence on ETH 4 hour? My niece was killed 4 years ago. The pain never goes away. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's horrible. And yikes. No high leverage on Fed days or Mondays. Exactly. Time for bologna and cheese. Throw some Cool Ranch Doritos on it and Hulk smash. Oh, my God, man. You're eating some processed foods. Yikes. That's how you grow a stegosaurus thing out your back, Eating Doritos and bologna, man. Come on, man. I love you, but Jesus. Shout out to Terry Jones. Late to the show. Can we look at RSI bullish divergence on ETH 4 hour? Let's take a look at ETH USDT. Thank you for the $20 super chat from my man Tay Jones. God bless you, brother. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you. And it's his first super chat. Look, we're getting so many new people on the stream. New super chats are coming in every single day. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, Bitcoin will be 24K in a few months. Maybe it will. You never know. We'll find out once it breaks the 3-day 200 SMA. So you don't have to Bobby, you don't have to make these big assumptions. You just have to watch Bitcoin every single day. All right? About to sound crazy in that bathroom later. I don't know what he means. In what bathroom? Yikes. What's going on in the bathroom? PLYR, please. Hope so. What's up with opacity? What did I miss? Been a couple months. I don't know. Opacity's whatever, man. I don't know. It's whatever. Why is BLZ pumping? Probably a pump and dump group took a coin of it, Off to work. Good luck. Thank you, brother. PYR, please. We'll take a look at PYR. Super chats. SKL. We'll take a look at that. Stomach going to sound like a pair of Tims in the dryer eating them Doritos. Oh, yeah. Stomach going to sound like a pair of Tims in the dryer eating the Dorito. You're funny, man. Belly button schmegma and bologna sandwich. Oh, my God. It's the easiest thing to eat so I can work through my lunch breaks. I should definitely start pursuing other options, LOL. Yeah, man, come on. She said, boil some chicken and make chicken salad. Like, he's eating bologna and Doritos, babe. My wife said, no way, you can't do that to yourself. Have some respect for yourself, she said. No, she didn't say that. Oh, my God. No, we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings here. We love y'all. But we do want to support you eating properly, man. Come on. You got to put in that work. You got to be disciplined in everything you do. The way you eat, the way you... Come on, man. All right, so my man said, is there bullish divergence in the 4-hour time frame for Ethereum? Let's take a look. So I got ETH in this, and I believe ETH will go sideways until Bitcoin has its massive pump. Then money will flow out of Bitcoin into Ethereum and into the altcoins. And that's just kind of how it happens. That's the way it works. People go into Bitcoin first from the regular markets. They make a gain. Some people sell, some people hold. Once they make the gain, that money doesn't leave crypto. It usually goes into another crypto. So if Bitcoin has a massive rally, people take gains and they buy what? Ethereum. All right. I own about 15 Ethereum. All right. Just to disclose. About what? I don't know. $30,000. I got $30,000 pocket investments all over the place. Just like 30 here, 30 there, 30 over there. Oh yeah, there's another 30 grand over there. So insane. I can't believe how when people are super rich, because it's like, you don't even need to be that rich to be happy, man. And I look at people that got billions and millions. I'm like, how the, like, Jesus. You know what I mean? Anyway, you're looking for a bullish div on the 4 hour. I don't really see it, man. Okay, right here I see it. And that was the bullish div that Bitcoin had too. Okay? And that could be our liquidation bottom that I've been talking about until we breach it. Right now, you're testing this higher low. So there is the bullish divergence on the 4 hour that I found on Bitcoin. And yes, it did carry over into Ethereum, if that's what you're asking. I hope I was able to nail that for you. Now it just came up and hit a resistance. So remember, Bitcoin's at 29,250, 29.5. Sorry, my finger slipped. I can't stand that. My chubby finger slipped, and I hit something here. So you got to get back above the resistance here, though, at 1,883. You got to get back above that to remain bullish. You can't get back above that. I mean, you got problems. So you got a heavy local resistance and a 200 SMA. Just like Bitcoin, Ethereum hit the 200 SMA. See that? And got rejected by it. Till you flip the 200 SMA on the 4 hour, you remain bearish. So you got a major resistance. You're rolling over. ETH's going to have to rip up. It's going to have to break out of this falling wedge that it's in like this. And it's going to have to break out of this thing, just like Bitcoin. You see, that's why I don't go over Ethereum. Everyone's like, you never go over ETH, because ETH mirrors Bitcoin. Like, if Bitcoin has a huge pump tonight, Ethereum's going to probably get a nice pump too. You know? Bitcoin might get a bigger pump in general, but it's going to follow it. Like, Bitcoin's in this falling wedge. Bitcoin got rejected by the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. Same thing for Ethereum. Ethereum's going to have to get above this point of control. It's going to have to flip 1850 to remain bullish. That's the 29,500 area for Bitcoin. Understanding these juxtapositions between the assets will help you understand how to trade them. Okay? All right, moving forward. Did I miss a super chat? Anything we're talking about out here? Coinbase derivatives approved. Outlook going forward. I mean, that's going to be great. It's great that you can trade futures on Coinbase now. It's about time. Showing love, keep spreading the positivity. I like that despite them, what I like about it is despite them getting hit with regulations, or whatever you want to call them, but despite them getting hit with constant court cases and them coming after us in crypto, I look at it like us. They're continuing to move. They're showing the world, like, we're not afraid, man. The U.S. government's a bunch of, like, big businessmen are making the U.S. government look like a bunch of clowns. They're like, yo, we do business. Like, we make money. Like, we continue to push our business. Like, we don't sit in the doldrums crying over, like, some stupid, confused government. Like, we continue to make gains. You know what I mean? We're businessmen. A businessman continues to find a way no matter what. That's how you become a good businessman. You're always pushing through. Like, you know how many pitfalls my business has gone through in the last few years since I started it? You think I didn't have to go, pull out some stops and do some crazy stuff to keep us going here? Man, I'm on my own every single day out here. There's no one holding me down. My dad is gone. I don't got no one taking care of me. I don't got no trust fund. No one's handing me a bunch of money. I had to be self-made from the day one, baby. SEC would rather approve ETFs on futures because much more greater risk on margin than a spot, in my opinion. Isn't that funny? Super chats, SKL and Shibi Inu, please. Does this mean CB will offer leverage or just futures? I believe they'll probably offer some leverage with the futures because you can't have futures without leverage. Nice tinfoil derivatives are going to be spoof, shorted debt. Probably shorted deep. You never know. I don't make big speculations like that, hunches. You're always making a big hunch. Showing love, keep spreading that positivity. Shout out to Jones Novus. Just threw away the bologna and the Doritos. Called in a grilled chicken salad. Going to make the change now. Let's go. Babe, you changed this guy's life. Dude, that stuff is cancerous. I'm telling you right now, and it's going to make you feel crappy about yourself. You're not going to feel good. You're not going to feel good, man. Your wife holding you down, don't forget about her. You couldn't do it without your family. Oh, God bless you, man. My wife has done everything for me. I'd never be anywhere without my wife. My kids, my mom, my whole family has been supportive of me through all my hard times. Amen, brother. Thank you, John Shanks. Don't want to get shanked out here, man. You definitely having people out here looking out for you, my man. That's part of being part of a group, is people looking out for each other. DJ, Divergence Dom, man. I love you, man. Stack McChange, I'll grill it for you, Jay Baker. You head right over to the BBQ spot. You know what I mean? Dade County, the 305, baby. Stack big change in the house. I jumped into TL the other day with 3K. Now I'm out selling, ways to add to my position for the next week. I jumped into TLM the other day with 3K. Now I'm out on rollerblades to add to my position. Oh my gosh. You think you're going to see it? Don't talk about doing things I don't want to know about. The wife going to start that nutrition channel. Happy wife or happy lifer. I trained for 33 years, did a bodybuilding competition. Food, nutrition is the main thing in your life. Amen. Studio 388, my man. So many people here are just bringing that love and that energy. Bitcoin, we did identify the bull's divergence. However, I did tell you I'm still bearish if you can't get above the zone. Also, price action completely flat right now, waiting for a Fed minutes. Fed minutes are not a Fed meeting. It's where the Fed comes and talks about what they're going to discuss in the next meeting, really. It foreshadows whether we're going to have rate hikes in September. That's really what this meeting is about. We got to listen to his words. If he says something that seems bearish or bullish, it's going to kind of steer us one way or the other. So, yeah. So we're going to wait for Fed minutes. I should be live for Fed minutes. I do have an interview that got scheduled because I didn't realize Fed minutes were coming. I didn't tell my team. So I have an interview scheduled for 2 p.m. But what I'm trying to do is move that interview to like 12:15. And so I'm going to see if I can move the interview. It's with Crypto Blood, man. I love that dude. Yeah, so I'm trying to stream again for Fed Minutes. Is the trading group curated to teach newbies? Yes, it is. It's made for newbies to come in and get the love. Then it's made for you to continue to progress to the next level. I was a newbie. I know exactly what it was like to come in and have no idea what cryptocurrency trading was about. So I know exactly how to take you from the... That's why I teach a live class, the last Saturday of every month. All right? So you can jump into that class and understand, hey, I'm going to teach you from the very... I love that class. The beginner's class, I call it a beginner's class, but it's really all my special sauce, like anyone that trades. But I take you from, I strip off everything off the charts except for the candles. I explain what a candle is. I explain what these wicks are. I tell you how to open, high, low, and close, and how to read a candle. All right? From there, we talk about price action. And then I teach you about support or resistance. Then I teach you about trend analysis. The first hour, we don't even add an indicator. And I break down so much about, dojis. We talk about candle bodies, candles closing, wicks, wick positioning. Then I go in and I slowly start adding. I add the moving averages. Then I add the MACD. Then the RSI. Then the stochastics. Then the VRV. You know what I mean? And I add each one by each one. And I explain how I'm using them. At the end, I give you a 9-point checklist. And then I give you also proper lunches, boiled egg, and strawberry parfait. That sounds great. I'm new to trading in general. I'm getting in quick and feels like it's meant for me. Hey, man, it's meant for some people and not meant for, yeah. Some people will have just a knack for it. Most people won't trade. Futures fees can eat all your profits. I don't see Coinbase doing much volume on futures. Yeah, MEXC will play them easily because they're zero spot. Unless no one can compete with MEXC right now. Nobody. And they were smart. They did something nobody else did, and they're starting to really take control of the market, man. And people are going to get pissed. They're going to come for them. It happens. I was on MEXC last August, baby. A year ago. I was the first big YouTuber to really go hard on MEXC. One of their reps was going after me every day. He said, I love you, man. I want you. We want you. We want you. And I said, dude, I don't want you. Like, when everyone comes at me hard, I'm always like, nah, nah. So for like 2 months, he tried to sign me or, not sign me, but get me involved. I kept being like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm a KuCoin guy, But MEXC really, really showed me the benefits of life, man. And then everyone that signed up paid zero spot fees. It was amazing. I got really excited for that. So... we don't have a lot of data here. It does say 28.8. Again, you're not going to get a lot of people setting orders up before the Fed minutes. All right. Coinbase fees. Yeah, Coinbase really does charge you way too much. You know what I mean? I just tuned in. Not sure if you're done ADA, but would love to see it reach 25 cents. My buying for a long hold. If you can get down there, get down there. I don't think we really need a chart for that. It's a long-term idea. Just, I DCA into Cardano, right? I never charted it till I met Lifer. I saw prices and just pressed buy. 2.5 years later, I'm a part of the inner squad. Man, listen, join today. We a museum of info and an Avenger-like team of traders. I remember my first one-on-one with this guy, and now he's one of my elite traders. He had never charted in his life. He's now an elite trader. Took him 2.5 years, really, almost 3 years to get to that level, right? But he did it every single day obsessively. He doesn't miss a live stream. He's part of the team. So what's your win rate? And in your opinion, would you say your strategy is a simple one or more complicated than others? I mean, it depends on how much I trade that week. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't trade a lot this month. My futures win rate's like 50-50. I battle futures because I never really traded. I never traded leverage heavily, and I also don't have the time. I personally don't have the time to trade leverage heavily. I teach too much. I have too many meetings, and I run a business. So for me, swing trading on the 1 hour and the 4 hour is the best for me personally. You know what I mean? And recently, I haven't been able to take a diary of my trades because I've just been like swing trading on MEXC without my alt trading. So now, well under a year to become elite, but been here that long. I know, right? I think, you know, the highest, the best rate I ever had was 22 wins straight. I won 22 straight trades. That was my highest win rate of my life. You know what I mean? So what would 250 or 300 SMA look like? I don't know what you mean, man. Now, 1 or a year, yeah. No, wait, hold up. I got to get into the news real quick. I just forgot. There's some big news that came out today that I want to discuss. Hold on 1 second. That's PAX G. That's a coin that tracks gold, the price of gold. All right, let me bring down that news. All right. Shout out to everybody here. My name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I go over the news, 3 to 5 minute segments as fast as humanly possible to give you the updates that you need in the quickest amount of time. So Linea completes final stage of mainnet launch. The token bridge is designed to bring a new wave of DeFi activity into Linea. Interesting. Linea, a zero-knowledge Ethereum virtual machine roll-up solution, has finalized its mainnet launch with development of an ERC20 token bridge. The development of this ERC20 token bridge enables third-party bridges to integrate with the network, meaning that it will be open to a new wave of decentralized finance apps. Whenever I see the word bridge in DeFi apps, I do get nervous. The bridges have been how we have been hacked every single time. It's always through a bridge. Over the next 2 weeks, users of MetaMask's Buy Crypto aggregator won't be required to pay network fees to on-ramp USDC.E. USDC-E is a wrapped version of Circle's dollar-backed stablecoin that has been bridged from Ethereum to Linea. Linea is one of the many rollups now deployed on Ethereum. Since its launch in July, the network claims to have seen more than 150 dApps deploy on the network, with over 100,000 weekly active users returning to the network. It's not that amazing. According to the information published by L2Beat, the network has processed roughly 2.7 million in the past 30 days at the time of writing. It has a total value locked of 31 million, or roughly 0.3% of the total market share among all Ethereum Layer 2s today. 0.3%, you know. Linea team will work on a unique prover technology called Vortex that follows a unique two-step system using an inner proof and an outer proof, Fox explains. The inner proof uses lattice-based cryptography to be generated extremely fast. Then we use self-recursion to compress that proof over and over again, iteratively until it's small enough. Then we wrap it into an outer proof and settle that on Ethereum. What that means is that we can produce proofs very fast, and they're very cheap. Linea also looks at ways to leverage BSU as its execution client as it looks to decentralize its network nodes. See, my fast brain knows that there's people smarter than me that are working on blockchain right now, and they're constantly adding. And some of the coins that we use today are going to be obsolete within 2 years because they're going to be able to build on them pretty quick. You know what I mean? So that tells me to be careful, to watch out, and that, I don't know, and that's why I speculatively invest in crypto and always keep something on the sidelines, because you never know when that next coin's coming that could blow out the coins, because it had that time to reorganize itself quicker. Funny, Henry questions the timing of Prometheum's special purpose broker-dealer approval. Gary Gensler and FINRA CEO Robert Cook have until August 22nd to supply documentation on Prometheum's approval. Yeah, they want to know, like, out of nowhere, you just approve this, dude? Like, pretty weird what goes on in our government these days. Feels like they just blatantly disrespect the people Before, the people were like at least lied to. Like, yeah, now they're just like, nah, we do whatever we want. Like, we don't care about you. Like, it's pretty obvious on many, many accounts, especially to the crypto community. And McHenry stepping up there and saying, hey, what the heck is going on? Coinbase finally wins approval to list crypto futures in the U.S. The approval makes Coinbase the first crypto platform to offer regulated leverage crypto futures alongside traditional spot trading. So they're going to have leverage. You saw it right there. Whenever you have futures, there's leverage, you know. So Coinbase Financial Markets secured approval from the National Futures Association to operate a futures commission merchant. According to an announcement on Wednesday, the role of FCMs is to buy or sell futures contracts similar to that of a market maker. The NFA is a self-regulatory organization with designation from Federal Derivatives Regulatory Commodity Trading Commission, the CFTC. Coinbase first applied to join the NFA in September of 2021. So they've been waiting for 2 years to get that. You're going to be able to trade futures on Coinbase. The fees will probably be pretty high. You probably want to stay on MEXC. Ledger integrates PayPal on its Ledger Live app. Pretty weird. I don't know how exactly it's going to. Ledger Live announces an on-ramp integration with PayPal on Wednesday, allowing users to use their Ledger Live app to buy certain cryptos. Specifically, Ledger users will be able to buy Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin through their PayPal accounts if they're linked. While users will only be able to buy tokens supported by PayPal currently, Ledger plans to work with PayPal on new features that should decide to make more assets available. They'll be automatically supported, so as long as they're supported by Ledger. Pretty interesting that Ledger is moving in with PayPal. They scare me. Both companies kind of freak me out. They both don't do everything on the up and up, and there's some censorship kind of behind the scenes and some back doors and stuff. So, yeah, kind of a match made in heaven, don't you think? And that is the news for you, everybody. As we sit for this meeting, I suggest sideways price action. They got us this morning to get people who are jittery. Now they're going to wait to see what people do. There's going to be speculative short sellers. There's going to be speculative long sellers. They're both going to go after price action. This is the key here. We're going to see what happens. I would wait for the meeting to open up any crazy trades. I wouldn't go too hard until the meeting kind of slows down. All right. And it's Fed minutes. During Fed minutes, what they do is they discuss, okay, what they're going to be doing at the next Fed meeting. It's kind of a precursor, all right, to what's happening, all right? We're going to be on that. I would like to be live at 2 p.m. I will have to move something, so I'm going to see if we can get that done so I can be live during the Fed. I haven't missed a Fed minute in a long time. I kind of addicted to listening to that man speak. I like hearing what he has to say. It always kind of does help us trade, too, when we get that information, and I like to be there for you guys while I watch the volatility. So if that can happen, I will do it, and we'll make sure that we can get it done. I'm going to jump off a little early today to see if I can switch that schedule around and get it going tonight. So I should be back at 2 p.m. If not, Tom Crown will be covering it if he's around. But here's the deal. I will be live tonight again, though, for the price report with Crypto Blood. And get excited, man. That guy has great insight. We're going to have a really good talk, down-to-earth talk. Whenever we're together, the conversation flows really, really well. So if you like just entertaining conversation, if you like two insightful people that aren't, that aren't puppets, then jump on in tonight to watch the awesome live stream with me and Crypto Blood. It's going to be awesome. If you're listening, Blood, I love you, man. He's probably busy, but Blood, I love you, brother. Thank you. I'll be scanning the market, looking for more, looking for gains. Me and my team will be doing what we do every single day, looking to find out what's hot in the market. I'm not going to overpost until after the Fed meeting. That's just kind of how I am. I'm a little more conservative of a trader. I don't want to push people to be aggressive if they don't have to be. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying do should be taken as financial advice. And please get yourself a financial advisor. Anything I do and say should not be taken as financial advice on this channel. Nothing at all, actually. So, but if you want to learn how to trade, we will teach you how to use moving averages. Shill actually pumping up pretty nicely. I'll scan the market obsessively like I do all day long and look for gains. That's just what I do, And then I look for high probability. And I've seen it so much in my life that if I see something that's high probability, likely that it is, right? And I trust that based on, not on me, on any human that's consistent usually has a high probability of whatever they're doing. So I take myself out of the equation and just say, as long as I'm a human that does something every day, I'll have high probability with what I do, right? So it's kind of, does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Let's take a look at SKL. Shout out to Dustin Calva, man. God bless you, Dustin. I love you, man. Thank you for jumping on into the live. I appreciate you, brother. Let's take a look at SKL. I did have a setup for it Did it play out? What happened? Did it dump? It dumped to the downside nastily, and we lost 5.9%, right? So that's what happened. Right there, look, beautiful stop loss got hit, right? And here's the key. You trade this 10 times, and you lose it 7 times, and you raise that to 6. 7 times 6 is 42%. But say you hit it 3 times. 3 times 17, right, is 51%. So even if you only won 3 out of 10 of these trades, you'd still be, your portfolio would be higher up than it started with. So that's why getting stopped out is great. Just means that you set your parameters, and it's, getting stopped out is just like hitting a target. Don't get emotional over this stuff. Minutes from July meeting release. Exactly. Any advice for setting up Crypto Screener on TradingView, Sam? I mean, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. We have actually videos on that in the trading group. So jump on in there, ask people in the learning library, they'll help you. I'm expecting the long wick doji to take out both sides. Yeah, probably. Ledger is a scam. They have access to seed phrases and have said they would give them to the government if asked. Hard pass. I know, isn't that crazy? Like, imagine that means your money's not decentralized. If someone can hand over your seed phrase to a government, your money is not decentralized at all. All coins are taking a beating. Any advice for setting up a crypto screen on TradingView? Okay, mate, thanks. Yeah. Aren't the minutes just text notes? Maybe you're right. I was pretty sure he comes out and he talks a little bit, though. At 2 p.m., he usually does some type of talk. But maybe you're right. Maybe it is just notes. And I'm not going to be live today. So, there you go, right? It might just be notes, honestly. But it will affect the market somewhat. So, everyone wants to know, will Akash Network continue to go to the upside? I nailed it on my call. It's actually consolidating nicely, like it may pump again. The daily's very high away from the 21-day moving average, telling me that we'll likely reset here at one point. I mean, where's my 21? It's hitting by this line. It's right there. I mean, they have to touch at one point. Now, maybe you get one more pump on this 4-hour. It could happen. Just know that it's extremely high risk. But, I mean, I nailed Akash. One of the best calls I've made in the last few months. I watched this consolidation. I brought it up literally from the 29th of July. Like every 4 days, I kept reminding everyone about it. And then it went up for 155% gains in literally like a couple days. You would have found out about Akash before it happened if you were in my trading group. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be nice? 150% gains? And then even if you didn't hit it, what if you just learned tight moving averages, point of control, Fibonacci came off the 618, right there into the 786. It all was there for you for the move to the upside, right? So we teach you how to do this over and over and over and over again every single day here on the channel. So I don't know why people leave. 365 people. Everyone leaves to go to some other stream. I don't know what stream it is. Maybe it's BitBoy stream, which I actually like because BitBoy helped me out. So head over to BitBoy stream, check them out. Maybe I'll try to make a hard exit at 11:45. But everyone, I love you all. Thank you so much for jumping on in today. I appreciate you all. Join the 99. You won't regret it. Also, Sam is the best teacher I've ever seen, and a lot of people can guarantee that. Thank you for saying that, FUD expert, man. That means the world to me that you would go out of your way to say that. Thank you. I'm always here. Shout out to Rockton Road. We love you. I lurk, man. Learn from the master. You will know how special you are. Amen. Shout out to the Gambit SG. See you, mate. Join the 99 today. Everyone, you are amazing people. God bless each and every one of you for being here with me every single day. I still get butterflies when the stream begins. I never know what's going to happen. I never know how many views or what's going to happen, the interaction. Shout out to the $58 in chat revenue. Shout out to the 400 beautiful souls on the live. Funny, we got a boost back up. 40 people came out of nowhere back to the live. HBAR going to keep going. Higher lows. Let's take. I mean, HBAR with the Fed now, it has some fundamentals that can keep it pushing, right? And that's also going to keep it in the limelight, which is going to keep the love. So everyone wants to know, what about HBAR? We call that push, that cup and handle. Someone even said, I was at your live stream yesterday. You called along. You nailed it. Appreciate you, brother. I go to the daily, right? And our daily is still getting pretty tight. And so to me, it is about D-dubs, bearish div on Casp. Yeah, I'll go over Casp with one before I get out of here. I bailed on my Casp bag. I sold it all. Smartest move I ever did, right? The smartest thing I can do is take gains on this channel. Honestly, being a public trader will make you a better trader. Because maybe when you're alone, you'll be like, oh, maybe more will come. But when I'm in front of everyone, I'm like, Sam, take the profit. And you'll look like the smart guy. So as long as I sell a lot, I look great. You know what I mean? So it's like take profits publicly, man. You know what I mean? So No Fed head speaking today. Only notes. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. So the notes will get published. I was wondering how come I didn't get any notifications on new videos. Turns out YouTube unsubscribed me. Very strange. See that, Mike J? How many people have been unsubscribed to the channel? Please check and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. All right. Thank you, brother. So HBAR. See, it's got this cup. The daily actually has legs to the upside. Can't even have it inverted almost on the daily. And it did breach the 200 SMA. If HBAR can stay above the 200 SMA, my goodness, it can have a massive move to the upside. Technically, opening up a long with a stop loss on the other side of the SMA or using the 21 SMA there could be a massive move to the upside. Look at the last time you opened up a long when you broke, right when this candle closed, you opened up a long when this candle started, you would have got a massive pump up. And you were very overbought on the stochastics when that happened. It didn't matter. The momentum to the upside was amazing. Breaching the 200 SMA on the daily does spell for a pretty nice pump possibly coming. It's interesting. Trying to look at it. I mean, I guess you had this falling wedge break out. I love being open-minded because I can see things from different perspectives. That is my key, right? So there it is. Yeah, then you got this high bowl. Yeah, so some type of slight pullback here. Stay above the 200 SMA. So if this can make a flag, stay above the 200 SMA, oh my gosh, yes. And let me look at my 3-day. My 3-day still has momentum? Not enough. I wish it had a little more. But staying above the 200 SMA on the daily is a big sign that we could get a bigger move for HBAR. Okay? I like Gala. Got here late today. Smash the like button. Wolfgang, 10-4, man. Sin City Crypto had a good interview with HBAR Monday. Amen. You have to take profits with this choppy market. You don't want to do the round trip. Exactly. Looks like a nice retest. Nope, we're here with you, Sammy. Let's go, baby. Tony Rosas. Everybody jump back into the live. Lifer, I wanted you to know, in the last month, I've been unsubscribed 3 times. Isn't that crazy? Why would they do that? Like, I should have 100,000 subscribers. That means they are making it hard for me to get to 100,000. You know what I mean? Taking my 89 OG iRock to work, baby, which I can make you guys hear it. Take care, lifers. Yeah, film it, man, and then post it to Twitter, and then I'll play it tomorrow, man. No, 5 months. Wow. In the last 5 months, I've been unsubscribed 3 times. Dude, look at that. Man, that's so weird. Watch Litecoin, said the trade export. My man, I like that trade export. That's funny. Last thing I want to look at is Caspa, and then I'm out of here for the day. And I won't be back at 2 o'clock. It's just some minutes. So the daily's oversold, but you just breached the 21-day moving average on the daily. Usually once you break the 21, look, the daily broke the 21, you got oversold. What happened? You continued, then you broke the 50, then you broke the 80, then you broke the 100, and then you came to the 200. Same thing's going to happen here. You're going to break the 50, you're going to break the 80, the 100, then you're going to come to the 200 SMA. 200 SMA is going to come and meet price action somewhere at this 786, 706 level around 27, in my humble opinion. All right? So it did get bought back up from the 377s. All right? I'll give you that. But overall, I'm just watching the 3-day bearish div. And that's bearish divergence on the 3-day chart. Suggests that you're going to come lower. And you're still far away from the 21-day moving average. You're going to have to come back to the 21. Every time frame does it. You did it here. You did it here. You're going to do it again, in my humble opinion. So I know miners are coming out. I know there's all this other stuff. I don't look at that as much as I look at the technical analysis. I sold at 44. I could buy back, more than I had already. All right, but I'm not going to do that yet. So at least I'm the only one who knows I'm not getting unsubscribed for no reason. But why? Like, because I want to start my own blockchain party? Because I push freedom and love around the world? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just a TA guy. Like, it tells me that I'm doing something big with my life. Because if that's really happening, it means I'm a force to be reckoned with, man. And that makes me realize I'm special. So that's why I can't look at the numbers. The numbers don't mean nothing to me. That's why if you live by those numbers every day, how many subscribers, how many likes, I got to know how many people that I'm affecting. When I look at people, when I go to groups, when I travel around the world, people shake my hand. When I go and people say, I want to pick you up from the airport, that's when I know I'm doing something with my life. Everybody, I love you all. Stay blessed. I'll catch you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. I wish I had more gains for you today. The market's a little weird. I'll give you that. Some days it's just not the best. It is what it is. Because you talk about God, they don't like that. They don't like making people better traders. Amen. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Stay blessed. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'll see you. And again, tonight, I'll be back at 7:30 with the interview with Crypto Blood. You're going to absolutely love that interview. And I can't wait to see you guys again. So I'll be back tomorrow and tonight for another live stream. Thank you to everybody out here. Please join the trading group and hit MEXC link. I'm telling you right now, you're going to love MEXC and the trading group. Give me 1 month of your life. All right, 1 month. 1 month of your life, $99. All right, you've gone to clubs, you've bought drinks, you've done, how many times you spent $100? Spend $100 with me, see where we'll go. Even if you leave my group, what I teach you in that month will stay with you for the rest of your life. I'm telling you right now. God bless you all. Stay focused. Stay in why do I push my trading group? Because I joined a trading group and that's how I got here. So I don't know any other way. All I know is my path, and I try to give you the same path that I went down. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay disciplined. You can, you will, you are the best. I'll see you tomorrow. Work out, take care of yourself, get a good night's sleep. Don't drink the drug. Don't drink alcohol, don't do drugs. Stay away and keep yourself pushing every single day. I love you all. I'll catch you on the next live stream. Be safe.